Nothing new stick.
Here!
Yeah. Woo! Burn it down. We're done with it.
Ducks were so close that day. I don't think any of them except Doc Carter got to his third bullet. So it was it's a super efficient hunt.
We duck hunting today, Daddy.
Yeah.
I watched the first couple groups of ducks work in this hole, and I cannot explain to you how excited I was.
It's really as good as it gets for not being in the timber on a cloudy day. This is as good as hunting gets. We had 6 limits of mallards and bonus by 7-10. You know, we had our work weekend kind of open to the public, and guys come and how we manage things and how we go about our year and how we go about our summer. So we did that, and during that weekend, I placed a new blind and just kind of showed guys how and why and the reason we do it. And I put the blind there, and it was a brand new spot. We called it New Blind 6, real original. So it's what we did it for was to have a west wind situation in the area around blind 6. And because we go to blind 6 and it was just, the west wind was good, but we had to be really patient, and it was really hard on the ducks.
That blind with a wind in your face is so tough on the clients because they can't see the ducks work. They can't see when you call the shot. They don't know where the ducks are. It takes them sometimes several hours to figure it out, and by then everybody's burnt through 1 or 2 boxes of shells. So we finally convinced ourselves that we need a blind there that is going to be under good traffic, just like blind 6, that in a hole where the ducks naturally like. We've seen these ducks sit in this hole before, and so we fully committed to doing it.
It's nothing special. It's just a quarter or a half acre or 3/4 of an acre hole in the willows, and the blind faces east northeast.
Watch out there, killer.
And we got Pony Boy and Grady and Doc Carter, and we just got a big time crew of really killers. And we get in there, and they're like, "Oh, where are we going?" And you know, they're wanting to go to blind 6, and the wind was shifting around and acting pretty weird.
And so me and Eric are sitting there debating on the boat ride whether we should take these guys to where they want to go or take these guys to where we want to go and where we think the magic is going to happen. And that decision kind of all year long was, if we pass blind 6 and there's no ripples in it, we're going to the new blind 6, and that's what we did.
When you hunt those tight spots like that, you really count on the DPs. And if you can get a little bit of ripple started, sometimes the wind will carry them DP ripples, and it really helps kill ducks. Like you're just not killing ducks on glass. It's not possible. So we've got 2 DPs going, I don't know, 3 or 4 strings, and the wind starts blowing and they start coming out of the east. The ducks that's where they're coming. They're fighting the wind, heading into the wind, and it's still 15 minutes before shooting light, and these ducks are just fluttering around at 7-8 foot. Well, of course it's dark, they can't see anything, but they're just fluttering around all in front of the blind, and they're excited, but at the same time, they're giving me all kinds of shit because they're like, why aren't we going to the best spot? We're getting gar-holed. Just common, just guys that have been here for 4 or 5 years, that's what they're gonna do.
I got this.
Up front.
Like 3 of us there.
Hammer.
To the left, to the left.
Oh, crunch drop, baby! Jack.
I watched the first couple groups of ducks work in this hole, and I cannot explain to you how excited I was. For years, a west wind has haunted me on footage. Nothing ever lined up. The ducks never finished right. It just didn't work good for our blinds. And today we have a winner. That new blind 6, it's a bad son of a gun.
Get him.
Get him, go.
We duck hunting today, Daddy. Jack.
There they go.
Jack. Get him. Here. And we might be close. Here. Here. Heel. Ducks were so close that day. I don't think any of them except Doc Carter got to his 3rd bullet. So it was it's a super efficient hunt. It's really as good as it gets for not being in the timber on a cloudy day. This is as good as hunting gets. We had 6 limits of mallards and bonus by 7-10. 4. Where's your mark? Where's your mark? Jeff.
The ducks that day, it's not like we had a major weather system to push new ducks in. So we'd kind of been shooting at these ducks for 7, 8, 10 days. And they just acted so fresh and responded to the call so well that it made you think, well, is it because we never pulled this trick on them before? Is it because we've been calling at them at blind 6, at the old blind 6 for years? I don't know, but it was awesome to see these ducks work as well as they did and finish as close as they did.
Kill.
This is just winning. Yeah. Yeah, this sucks. We'll kill him here in a minute. Hit him.
Nothing new stick.
Here! Yes. Woo! Burn it down. We're done with it.
Is there a duck still over in that tree?
And it was just such a big relief that we had finally broken the west wind saga. We were in the ducks, we were watching them finish right out in front of us, and it was awesome. We kind of learned that a lot of that traffic likes to fly right over that old blind. And so AJ had a good idea to go sit on that very south end and basically watch down the lane of old blind 6. And so that whole time, we're hunting, he's essentially saying, golly, I wish you guys could see all these ducks down here. They were just rafted up just south of the old blind. And we're sitting here shooting at them. We're not 150 yards away from these ducks.
And we're talking like blind 6 is 150 yards from old blind 6, but the muzzles of the guns are pointing the other direction and the wind's blowing away. So it was mind-blowing how close the ducks would sit to those muzzle blasts when the wind's in the right direction and the guns are facing the other way. So these ducks are just piling up 200 yards from us, all in the corn and blind 6, and stretch out all across the moisture. If you've been here, you understand what I'm saying. All the way to where the boats are sitting, in the willows, just all in there. Just by shifting that pressure, it changed the whole farm. And that's what I wanted to happen. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but you just don't know until you start hunting. You don't know how things are gonna work. You have to give things time. Well, this is one of those things where it didn't need no time. This worked. Yeah, I'm getting older and a little bit wiser and I don't do as much crazy stuff, but this made a lot of sense to me, making this move with the blinds and stuff, and it worked. It worked to a T all year.
So the next day we knew we were gonna go to the willow hole with these guys. It was gonna be the last day of full sunshine in a long time. And we were excited because there was a ton of ducks in the willow hole.